Yo, Mad Toon, thanks for the good luck. Hope you're doing well. Can I play with it when you're done? Yeah, man. For sure. This is gonna be weird having... I'm not used to seeing the full overlay while doing the speedrun. Used to looking at my TV. How do I get to the FC? I hope all the buttons are mapped the same. So far it seems like it. Oh, alright. Tell. D-pad. Oh ho ho. Yeah, this is not gonna be a full run. The D-pad on the Switch controller, Switch Pro, has a lot of movement. Almost wonder if I should switch to the Joy-Con. You won't get spoiled too much. I'm not gonna speedrun the full thing. I'm just gonna get up to where it says 120. But it is a good game. I shouldn't say you won't get spoilers. Oh my goodness. This pretty much confirms that, yeah, when I was playing Yoshi Island 2, this controller had me all. I'm using the Switch Pro. I'm probably gonna try to switch the Joy-Cons during this upcoming segment. Get puppy. Went in blind, boys. Went in blind. It's just a matter of being used to it, and I'm not used to it. Just need to lift my thumb off the D-pad. Mummy. Alright, I hope this doesn't disconnect anything. Well, how is everyone doing? I definitely hope to see that some people get to enjoy the game now, with it being out on the Switch. I think as long as you have Nintendo Online, you can access it. Yeah, I see doing that on the Joy-Con. The Joy-Cons have a D-pad that work better for me, but the other buttons are not favorable. It didn't register it anyway. Alright, yeah, if you're gonna play this game casually the first time, the text's quite slow, but if you hold the B button it goes faster. Nice, Nora. Two. Things are gonna get a little wonky here. We can do a glitch to get a bunch of money, and then we're gonna also do a glitch to get the bug character, or a bugged weapon. If I do things right. Yo, Charles, how's it going? Alright. Yeah, putting Ryu there in the second slot and then hitting A and B at the same time on the switch glitch or the switch menu. Tricks the game. Store. It's gonna be a little bit slower. Oh, it hurts. Careful. No. No one will struggle this much. I didn't mean to run away, but okay. It's like using my bad SNES controller. Isn't that what brought Fire 1 when you use Marvel? Just then go to the world map. Oh. Yo, Angela. It's going good. How are you doing? That encounter rate's high anyway? Dang. Maybe the analog stick will work better for me. Yeah, horrible encounter. Leeches have 19 HP each. It's rare to get the damage roll at level 1. Or rarer. Ooh. Yo, who? Yeah, patch notes 100% counter rate. Seems about right. Yeah, if you're not used to this game, very grindy game. Big stats on level ups. Level ups can mean the world in the difference between a fight. And the smokes I'm using reduce this encounter rate. It's not worth buying them casually. Game's got different party formations. I'll give you different stats with 2 party members. Scrambled second character will do less offense damage, but will not take as much damage. And then the lead character will take more damage, but also deal more damage. Yo, Shogun, how goes it? No, I just plugged and played. Actually, it's on a 4x3 format. I actually have to heal view. I'll just do it. Casually, you probably would want to get up to level 5 for that. And the music never gets old in the game. And with this formation, Bow has the offense bonus, so you can one-shot these. Boo boo boo. Bow's shot ability has a chance to do either 1 damage or kill an enemy outright. It doesn't work on bosses. Yo, Scythe, thanks for the good luck. I should change the title of the stream to just Terapin %. Turtle. Your odds of running away in this game are very poor. We're just gonna run away from everything. Or fight everything. Except for when we get to lead off. Though for the speed run, sometimes if you're making through this cave pretty quickly, you get like 2 corpses or 2 spiders. You might want to take one of the fights. Ideally, we'll see Bo get like level 6 here. It's a good indicator that Ryu might hit level 6 before his solo section. And then encounters out here don't give you nearly as much XP as it does in the cave. Five leech is just wrong. Yeah, I kind of found, well, for some other games, it would be nice for the fast forward. Crit. Can't crit me. What's wrong? I crit. Special. No giddy ups. Actually, you could have giddy up. Been alright. Piggy. Shogun. We saved this pig's bacon. Wait. Maybe Mina really wants the pig back because they want to feast on it. death. Shoot myself with a bow. Oink oink. Bye. Who dares message me on my phone? The little dragon tear there is indicator of mood. If it's a darker color, it indicates like someone evil or normally evil. There's certain spells late in the game, very late, that require like a certain mood to cast. For the speedrun, they don't matter, but casually they can. It's weird though, like some we used to use one spell a little bit to missile, and that requires a certain mood. And even though we would have like blue the entire run, sometimes she was in the mood to cast missile and sometimes she wasn't. The colors seem quite a bit different. But then again, I'm used to looking at the SD TV. To me, this looks a little greenish. I still love the game. Oh, did you steal the thingy? I just hurt my dog's feelings. Good luck in your hibernation chamber, Dan. May Saint Eva bless you. Cause Bo's not that innocent. He's in the trash can. Just realized that the item in this room on the shelf is tied to the item in a house in no, not Farmtown, in Gate. And if you loot the item in Gate, which is a herb, that shelf doesn't have the 100s any that it's supposed to have. You need Sean. Just think about what you just said. Grapple. Alright, the analog stick's not better, much better. Yo, Corax, thanks for the leg, dude. Oh, I didn't get to level 6. Chop, chop, chop. Yeah, if I could patch one thing in the game, like literally only one thing, it should be that Jean gets warped when you get him. I mean, there's a lot of other things I would change, but that's like the biggest frustration ever. So that A holds grows the dialogue. So you have a type A personality? Get it? Ooh, this man. Oh yeah, so for anyone who might be about to play this game for the first time casually, there's a little monster dude in your inventory, and he represents the monster encounter rate. He's sleeping, there's no encounters, and his activity level dictates the encounter rate. Basically a slow, medium, and hyper. No text option. They actually did a Chrono Trigger patch that just does that for the speedrun. Nope. 1 XP away. I'll just go for it. Getting the Corsair sucks in a speedrun and casually, because you get stuff like this. Even with the best armor in hometown, which I do have, it's a pain. Alright, well that's the thing. The new armor here makes quite the difference. Even... Did I buy light pills? I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, that was a really good one. The mountain was also very good. I had what, 2 fights, one with 2 goblins and one with 2 gons, but it was the lead off. Confirmed, the Switch has better RNG. Just need to learn to use the D-pad. No thanks. Getting lucky with the runaways. Would like a fight before getting in here. Okay. Give me a tree. Tree would be great. Oh, thank you. Just spark. Ill fun bears. I'll skip the gold. I normally would. I'm doing most of the things to match the NA percent, like buying the same amount of items, but I'll skip the gold. I should just try run from this guy. Yeah, most of the things in here take several hits to kill, and they're not quick. Like this fight, the Harpy has enough AP to use Cure 1 twice, and it takes 2 hits to kill. The Bugbear takes 3 hits to kill at level 6, and again the Harpy's gonna heal twice. Counter crit. I won't use the smoke. Remember I used to use the fire rock on this guy? Bubba. He can counter, and then his damage rolls can be somewhat high. $14, that's hitting pretty hard. I think I'm only one hit away, but I'm getting paranoid. Yeah, he's definitely done. Take this axe with you and ask yourself, are you worthy? Right, now you may spark me. Yes. The literal spelling of axe. La da 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 da. La da dun dun dun. Just looking forward to the competition between a weird guy with a pretty face, or a guy with a weird name. Oh wait, I don't know. I don't know anymore. Wait, did I even equip my armor back on? I did. This fight here, perfect example of how levels can make a big difference. At level 7, it just takes 4 hits to kill. You hardly ever have to heal. At level 6, a lot of times it takes 2 heals and takes 5 hits. Education, hobby, talents. You're just axing for it now. Here we'll see the dragon tier go from somewhat bright color to a dark color. Because he is evil. Allegedly. It's a dangerous job, but someone's gotta do it. There's 1,000 zenny in that chest, but don't loot the chest. Because Rand's gonna take all your money. In fact, deposit all your money before coming here. That's my tip to you, casually playing the game. Gonna buy antidotes for us. Even though we got a stack of money. Or a stack of antidotes. When this game gets a HD remake, which will never happen, I just want his feet to be like skeeting across the floor. Actually, that'd be neat to see it animated, just Katt Give him a wop with her staff. Just super animated. Ah, that's right. Ryu can't talk. Katt is Katt. After the fight, you want to make sure to hold up to push her out of the way so she doesn't get poisoned. If she does get poisoned, she won't partake in the next fight. If Katt wants you dead, you're gonna be dead. Her crits are anywhere from 12 damage to 34. 34 is a very rare number to hit, but she can hit it. 32. It's a more common, quote-unquote, max number to see. That dodge was nice. I'm just gonna heal. Good choice. At least she can't counter. Before doing the speed run, I thought she could. You're not hurting me. You're hurting me a bunch. Stop it, kitty. Let's be meow friends. Meow. Slam. This is another thing. You casually can't even really afford the 100 HP heals, so you're stuck with the 40 herb or 40 healing herbs. She does a big meow damage. It meowing hurts. Alright, D-pad, don't fail me. Wow. I have SNES controllers where it does this, where if you're like holding up on the D-pad, you can take it as a left input or a right input, depending on where the pressure is. Actually. Options. Yeah. I thought I could do the switch to the retro or whatever. I did do the retranslation patch once. It's on the YouTubes. I think it's on YouTube. No, not required, but oh, on the Switch. I wonder if that is possible. This guy's a jerk. Brand's wake ability has a chance to revive a character. Remember spamming it casually. Alright, store energy and kill Bubba. That works. Reborn the boy. This is another fight where glitchless Bubba's level 8 and his defense makes him tank this a lot better. Store energy and kill Ryu. Thank you. Nice. Actually, a good fight. I was just thinking around with the minis. Alright, here's what I'm really gonna be interested in. Even though I'm gonna screw up the ran run. You go home. I don't have a home. Forget what the emulator was. But when we played the rando, I could tell like the ran rolling was way different. Felt like it was in slow motion. That was me screwing up. Actually, it feels like the SNES. A 50% chance to get into a fight after a bonk. That's PogChamp for not getting into a fight after 3 bonks. Yo, Zeal, how goes it? I actually was expecting that to not feel like the SNES. I use, I don't know. There's not a lot of chat in the Breathfire Discord about speedrunning rules. So I tend to look at the other communities, and I noticed that the Super Mario World community didn't ban the Switch version for their speedruns. So I think it's fine. My smoke steps are off. Whatever, I'll just do this. I think in Discord I'll just mention that I think this version's fine for speedruns, but just put a caveat, no use of suspension or rewinding. Yeah, I hope you feel better, Zeal. Figure since you weren't streaming today, you probably weren't feeling the greatest. There's two different methods to do the outbounds glitch. Well, let me rephrase that. Both need the text from the circus guy, MC Tusk. One version allows you to do out of bounds in one town, and the other allows you to out of bounds on the world map. And you only can do one. But even if we could do the out of bounds glitch on the world map, I don't think there's anything that would save us time. Like there's no like, this is really helpful. Like you can get the holy shaman, but the encounter rate is not shut off, so that's like out of the question. You could get the warp point for Farmtown, but I've already tested it and there's no sequence breaks. Like Ram Mob is not spawned when you can first do that. And then I used every plot trigger to see when she would spawn. And it was like, when you go to Sky Tower, I think she finally shows up in Farmtown, but she won't talk to you. It's not until you actually have to go there that she talks to you. It's quite amazing, this game. It doesn't really have sequence breaks. And then JC had a really good idea to use the out of bounds glitch in a town to talk to the King of Windia. But much like with Farmtown and Ram Mob, the King, he won't talk to anyone. And if you have Nina in the lead, he either says something or the game ends up freezing. This is just gonna be Terapin. The Switch Pro controller is a little too much for me. But I'm doing the any percent strats. The only thing I didn't do, I didn't get the gold from the forest. I had a feeling that the Switch Pro controller would be a little too much for me. But if it wasn't the case, I would see how long I could go. Pain. Pain. You would have known that. Bum bum bum. So yeah, Terapin percent. It's just a introductory category for Brookfire 2. For anyone interested in the speedrun. Even if you're not familiar with the game or used to it, I would say that you could do it in under 3 hours. And getting sub 2 would come quite quickly. Even sub 130, I'd say, with a little bit of practice. Kind of like a Earthbound Boogie Tent or a Kefkar at Narish. Narsh. No encounters in these rooms. I'm interested. Actually, yeah. Zeal's learning the any percent run, but was doing a bunch of runs this weekend. Personally, I recommend doing what Zeal did. And even though you can cut out some money that you would normally not need the glitch, just treat it like an any percent run. That way you don't mess up your muscle memory. I saw the Earthbound community doing Boogie Tent percents, and it seems like in that run you can definitely save a good amount of time by doing just quote unquote Boogie Tent strats. But I think it's a better habit just to treat it like a full run. But if you want to compete for your time. Yeah, before the herb glitch slash Moondrop glitch was found, Almagus and Jinya had some runs on SRL that went up to this boss to Joker fight, which made for a better cutoff. But you really don't get to experience the Moondrop much. Pretty much learn all the skills you need for the full run from just doing this category, actually. Those hoods have a chance to respawn after every turn if one's dead. So it's by far the best use of the fire rock. Oh ho ho. So yeah, Nina has a bugged weapon on her, the Moondrop. To update the attack power, we need to equip a piece of armor on her. Ooh. Sexy. I use Scramble. Nina does like 4 less damage. And then with the if Nina didn't get a crit, 5 rounds of combat with Katt doing 20 damage there. It might be faster not to have Katt attack. I guess it depends on what Joker does, because if he does a bunch of poison chops, you don't want the fight lasting forever. I think it's just one of those things where it's just trade-offs. It's hard to say what's right. Nina has a little bit more defense in the scramble formation. I don't think it's enough to she's not at risk at death, I don't think. No, it's definitely not enough to survive 2 poison shots. Maybe if it's a low damage roll, but highly unlikely. Yeah, one thing I noticed that I think you did, Zeal, is that at the Corsair shop, I purchased 5 items. A weapon for Katt, a leotard. I think you get those 2 things. But I also buy a steel armor, a bronze helmet, and something else, a sellable. But the steel armor that Bo has, I give to Nina. And then the bronze helmet I give to Rand during the August fight to give him a little bit more defense for the entire run. And then that steel armor goes to Katt, as well as the sellable, I believe. Not needed. I definitely think the bronze helmet's good for Rand. I've had a couple runs recently where my Queen XP wasn't that much and he was a level lower. And on the Paladin fight, he did some scary damage. Yo, friendly triangle, how goes it? Man, I am getting good RNG. I've been wanting to add a split here for Windia. Haven't done it, but seeing Seal adding it makes me want to do it that much more. Yep, it's on the Switch online thing. That's pretty much that is why I'm streaming. Kind of give it some recognition, attention. Shout that it exists. If he Like, I walk a few steps before I get into the open. Like, I'm at the forest and I walk like 10 steps. I use the smoke to do that. But yeah, the ram roll eats up tiles. So other than that, it's not worth it. I can definitely see it being skipped. Yeah, so I would just skip the smoke. Though, it's a minor thing. The way I redo my inventory, if it's a normal run and I haven't had like an extra death, like I think I screwed up a smoke this run. But if my smokes go all the same and rearrange my inventory the same, the last smoke I use in the witch tower frees up the first slot, and then when I loot the socket armor from the cave, it ends up in the first slot to my inventory, so it makes it nice for the switch glitch to duplicate the armor. I'm gonna get the gold bar. That happened to Zale. I don't know how that happened. For the first time using the switch glitch on different characters, I've only seen something different on Katt or on a character like way late in the game. Oh, well, you remind me I can load up the... I can load up the console run. I can load up on the in-game files and show some of the other stuff off. Alright, slow it down. Oh, let's just treat it normal. So that was a Moondrop to Ran. Yeah, this is why I normally put it in slot 1. I have better luck when... Alright, so that's item 4. It's funny, I can normally get the glitch like one time really quick on console, but repeating the money I have issues with. But it's actually the opposite here. Roast, so that was Jean. Alright, get out of here. Yeah, I've seen those 2 items. the Revenant Knuckle and the Heat Staff. Feels like those are what I normally get. But yeah, if you see the mirror and you try turning that in, that's when you get the soft lock. Or a different item that has no value or is invalid. However, it's weird, like the Empire Sword, if you try selling it, I think if you try selling it, the game crashes. Because it, like, it's priceless, it has no value. But you can actually duplicate it with the switch glitch. I don't get that. I forget how much it costs. Boo 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 boo. Do kind of like having Sten, or the idea of Sten being the third slot. I don't know, it's trade-offs. As long as the item's not invalid, it works. And as far as like different items, the only difference really is the money you get. Like in the beginning, we get 90k in our favor, but something like the socket armor, you end up paying for it. Bye. Help. Yeah, we'll do a few extra things after the Terapin run. We'll see if we get the mirror glitch. I don't think I will. Oh, so for those asking, this is always hard to explain while just in chat, but I already cleaned my inventory, but when I get the mirror glitch, it feels like it's when I normally die and I end up using more stacks than what I normally do. And I saved a few runs, and we don't see it right now, but like I'll see this slot might be empty, and I don't know if that's the affiliation is having like a blank slot here next to the urchin, and later on when you move the urchins back up, I don't know if it references something weird. It's just a theory. So the values seem to update when your party changes, so like after here characters are going to be added or removed. That seems to be when it updates. So you could try cleaning your inventory if things went south and you used up like some extra help stacks or smokes. That's what I suggest trying. It's not a guarantee, but I would try that. That made sense. Probably didn't. Yeah, I do it when I leave hometown. And then when I leave Corsair. Those are the 2 times I clean inventory up to this point. So by then, there's X amount of like items I normally have eaten by then. But like my questing for glory run, I had a death, and then that led to the glitch. And there was some other time when I was doing a run, and again a death, and then used up more items. And that was one correlation, was it seemed like I had an empty stack next to the urgent. Oh, someone's dead. Monkey, no. Probably actually be still wiser to use Katt in case that happens. Feels like my old SNES days. That's the reason why I didn't run on console for a long time when I first, even though I could. Like a Breathfire Relay 1 or the Relay 2, I ran on emulator because I wasn't using the console. I would have a ton of movements like that. Wait. Boop 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 boo. Boop 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 boo. There's charm in there. Take this a little bit farther. But what I was talking about with the death warps, I'll show you. Again, it's situational. Actually, with low HP, I would treat this as normal. But if I had full HP, I'll show you what I do if I have full HP. Yeah, the stools do no damage and mostly cast spells. She probably can go away with the other stuff, but downgrading her equipment. Having her in second slot, she'll take more damage and be more likely to be attacked. But later on, when you have to do the Moondrop for her, you can just equip the armor back on her and now update the equipment. And then downgrading Ryu's armor here. When he does the solo section, if he does get in a fight, you can just kill yourself off quickly. Again, I never really timed anything. Ryu, it really only benefits if you get in the fight later on, as it sucks downgrading his armor in battle, because you really do need to downgrade all three pieces. And yeah, for Ran, he's gonna get into a fight with just the normal encounter. So for those watching that are a little bit, a Moondrop is not the normal weapon. Like Ryu has 59 offense, she has 90, he has 103. Ran, he has a Moondrop but only shows 83, so you can upgrade it by winning a battle or by equipping a piece of armor. Oh, even though I didn't equip it, it's still updated. Just gonna go Corsair. Yeah, if you're inside the township, it'll bounce you back to this formation. Forgot that happened. It actually works out nice this way, because with Sten in the third slot, you can just L1 to Rand and then L1 to Sten for the stretch. Great. Yeah, for death warps, it doesn't affect anything. You can do a safety save here, and when you get the captain, it'll re-update your respawn point. I should add that to the notes. So yeah, you can catch the mirror and then back out, but we got the mirror. This is a bug state, and this is tied to the character. So right now this is affecting Katt. Let me think. The inventory went almost normal. The only difference was I had one. I bought this worm by accident. That shouldn't affect anything. Normally move a smoke from down up here, up here. But it's not tied to Ryu, like if I move him the second slot here. So yeah, that's doing on the care. See, this didn't update for whoever this is, which is still Bo. So my party hasn't changed. But do you want me to do slot 1? Like. So there's the mirror. And then I'll try doing a different accessory since I happened to buy the worms by mistake. Yeah. Yeah, this is not a Switch exclusive bug. Max Frost. Yeah, there's the mirror again. Yeah, basically, when you're in the Switch menu, if you hit A and B at the same time, A slightly before B, you'll be in this state, and we get a bugged weapon. This value will update later on. Like if... How long would I have to play? I would have to wait until Jean gets into the party until everything updates. Nympho. I could do it. Okay, I'll go to Windia. I only know what I know from testing the glitch. I discovered the glitch in Semaphore. At that point, I had Ryu, Nina, Katt in my party. And thanks to certain circumstances, I noticed the herb on a character. And then a part of that also came the kind of understanding when the game kind of updates and shows you different values. Like I've tried doing a few battles and I haven't seen the update. Let me... Yeah, that was dumb to do it there. Does he throw knives? Actually, Stem was the first character I seen the twin attack with when the Moondrop was found. So yeah, for a little bit more information, this glitch we're talking about, like, Stem will attack twice. That's the Moondrop. It has the twin effect activated. But when I originally discovered the glitch, I just found a herb, and that only attacks once, but it still has a high attack power with 64. It also has the fire element, where the Moondrop has the holy element. So what do we had? I had to have a dead monkey. Actually, let me save the game. I also wonder if it has something to do with the XP or the time of the day, because yeah, as you said, Zeal, you've seen the Revenant Knuckle and the flame or the heat staff, which I've seen as well, with similar inventories. So I don't know if yeah, it's still the mirror. Equip a plant and gain extreme power. One beautiful thing that can be done with it is that we can buy like a magic ring. I can show it off here. Magic ring. Equip that on Nina. The Moondrops. Now in my inventory, and when I use it in battle, the game still thinks it's a weapon. Like I can't equip it back onto Nina or anyone else for that matter, but I can put it on. I can use it in battle infinitely. Okay, change. Ryu can affect the characters in slot 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So right now, Ryu's considered 1. This is slot 2, slot 3, slot 4. Whoever's here in slot 5 would get affected. So I can put my party like this. And so right now the game thinks Nina's in slot 5. This right here is the order. And then after this, the game hasn't changed, so it's still Bo, Jean, Spar, and Blue. And then when you get more characters, it starts to affect deeper in that party until you get a 6th character. Characters 6 through 9 still stay the same. Yeah, it doesn't change. I don't think it'll change until I get to Jean into a party. And see, this is weird because it's still urgent. From my experiences, that sometimes changes. So now I go... When you first start the game off, it puts Ryu 1, Bo 2, Katt 3, Ran 4, Nina 5, Sten 6, Jean 7, Spar 8, and Blue 9. So you're right. So equip. So there's the Moondrop back on the Nina. Again, the attack power hasn't been updated. Even doing something like that will update it. The other item we get is the vanilla extract. Yeah, so the reason it works is just the way the party falls. Like here you can finally manipulate it, just like I did with taking Nina out of the party, or I could take Sten out of the party. But that's why you can't affect Katt and Ran at the beginning, because they're considered in 3 and 4. And you can only affect 5 through 8. Alright, so let's continue on. Debating if it's even worth trying to roll. Oh. Then I messed up the easy part. We'll go into Jean gets in the party, see this update. When Bo leaves, yeah, he still remains in slot 2. It's not until like a character gets forced in your party or removed that it changes. So when Katt and Ran join your party, they end up in slot 2 and 3, and that just pushes Bo down to 4. And then who's in 5? I can't think of it. I knew it at one point, but there was no point of remembering. Exactly, that's exactly it. That's why when Blue first joins your party, she's in slot 9. And when she asks, the game says Blue forces her way into the party. Do you want to change your party? If you say no, she still remains in slot 9. But if you say yes, you then have 5 characters, like basically free roaming, and you pick everyone but Blue, and then that pushes her to 5, and then all the other characters get pushed down a slot. That's exactly it, Seal. Yep. Then when Sten joins, pushes. Actually, that doesn't make sense with Bo. I don't know. It's right. So yeah, solo section for Ryu. The game is kind, and it rebinds us to a captain. And this is why the next Death Warp works. Even though we saved our game somewhere else. There's certain points in the game where it will change your respawn point. And actually this is a part of the reason why the out of bounds glitch has some limits. Because you could out of bounds glitch and get to somewhere like Gate. Unfortunately, when you do Sten's solo section, it changes your respawn point to high fort, and then after that, once you're done with that, it rebinds you to hometown. And to do the out of bounds glitch for a town, you need to save at a dragon statue in the town. There's only so many options that you can do to make use of it, and unfortunately nothing can happen. Alright, new monkey, right? Yeah. Actually, that's... Oh, that's right. I didn't get the Moondrop on her. Trying to think on that one. Made a mistake here. Good boy. Nina. Nina, Ryu, Katt. But when you get Sten goes to, let's just say 4. For whatever reason, Sten and Bo actually switch places. It doesn't work the way that... The way I think of it in my head, it would push Rand down, but it doesn't. But the way you're describing it, it's correct. Basically, if you want to try it the late game like how I did it. No armor shop here, so I can't try to. It'd probably be better to take Sten. Depends on how fast things are. Let me think about this. Katt. If I make her in the 5th slot. No. We only need XP for Sten to get up to level 12. I used to actually, minus Ran. I used to take Sten the Witch's Tower and ignore Semaphore. Sometimes Sten would get level 12 and sometimes he wouldn't. But just using... It just worked out better having taken Ran to the Witch's Tower instead of Sten. Plus it gave Ran a little extra XP. See, we'll play. Fly suck. It wasn't 60 pounds. Katt would kill that. Oh, maybe he will now. Nah, curses the non-issue. It just affects the counterattacks and whatnot. Always have Ryu in the front for here. I don't know if it puts luck to 0, but luck and curse kind of affect the same things. Yeah, it's like Kitty Cat would one-shot that dude. Sten is faster. Or what his attack bar difference is. $105. Well, he one-shot this undead enemy, but not the Moondrop. Meow. It'd still be worth getting her a Moondrop weapon for the basement. I don't know if missing out on this XP would affect her much, or to what extent it would affect her. The Semaphore basement. Yes, the damage roll that he's missing. Yo, Retro Ruler and Monty Bank, thanks for the follows. I have less screen with this setup. Oh, and you can lose this speedrun. Well, let's put it this way: if everything was faster than Sten, I would definitely say just take Katt. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Because if Sten and Nina were essentially the same speed, that's why this place sucks with glitchless. Those crits. They kill. Oh, I guess also no whale. It's nice having Katt for a little bit higher level. Outspeed stuff for the fire rocks. Yeah, the mummies seem not to care. Mkin went back and forth a little bit. Using the bum clothes on Katt can help her win a few speed rolls on the mummies. But if you're unlucky and you have to do a bunch of extra healing or reviving, it seemed like just keeping the chain armor on her was a better choice. And this fight sucks, as I discovered. Those less knowledgeable with the speedrun. Yeah, the majority of enemies are generally faster than you. They have a random agility of between 0 and 7 extra on their normal. So sometimes a character might make a speed roll and then sometimes not. And that's because of the random agility factor. Ryu! The only time I really noticed that XP actually should heal. Is the queen can affect it depending on how many fatties, and then some of the later dungeons. Like if you don't have that many fatties, and then like Bondo, Saint Eva, they go really well with like very few encounters or a few lead-offs. You can end up with the like lower level Ryu and Nina. You'll still win the speed rolls with like Ray, but level 27 Barberry sucks. That's speed wise, yes, because her angel form, I forget what it is. It's like 30% agility. I used to think it was 50%, but someone pointed out that it wasn't, and they were right. So let's say that she has 100 agility at level 25, and let's just say that she does have a 50% boost. she has 150 agility, because 50% minus the 100 agility, that's 150. If she levels up and gains 2 agility, she's at 152. The game doesn't recalculate her stats, it just adds the level. So if you're like casually playing the game and you are using shamans early, it's worth refusing to get the enhancements and stats. So for the speedrun, basically you're going to end up with a Nina at level 25, 26, or 27. Mkin came up with the numbers for using Dinkers to raise her agility. So at 25, to guarantee that you'll be faster than anything in Infinity 1, you want to give her 8 Dinkers. Where if she's level 26, if you give her 6 Dinkers, she'll be faster. And then level 27, 4 Dinkers, she'll be faster. In my last run, I was trying to cook out the cooking segment so that she was level 25. And I cooked just 3. So with 3 at basically 3 out of 8, she had a 3 in 8 chance of being faster than some of the enemies. And I definitely lost that time with enemies just taking a turn, like just watching them attack or something like that. Oh, Rand's even faster than the pig. I don't think the gear is in the calculation for the shaman form, but if you equip speed gear afterwards, like if you shamanize her and then quick equip agility items, it ends up being the same. So right now, Katt's in slot 5. Actually, I should save the game. If we really want to figure this out. So there's my inventory. I guess really, in reality, I could just use the suspension points. But in Infinity, I like to take encounters to get Ryu up to level 28. There's just some that are more favorable, like the big hands. Die to death like 99% of the time. And they're worth 10,000 XP, so 2,500 a piece. And blue's faster than Nina, so using that's an easy fight. Oh, updating gear for the bugged weapon? That I don't know. And I did want to create the save point before doing that. That's right, I don't have it on this computer. Let's switch party members. And then... So Katt's either going to be in slot 5 or 6. I think she would be in 6. What I was getting at with the save states. So when I first found the herb glitch. I hadn't learned any percent. I actually was just kind of messing around, just trying to understand the duplication glitch. So I had a save file at the end of the game, so no glitched weapons were used throughout the entire run. And when I went to do the switch glitch on some characters, like the dragon armor and stuff would show up. And that's considered an invalid item, just like the mirror. So that armor right there, like I said, normal inventory or normal use, it would end up here. So when I go to do the duplication later, it's just right there. Not a big deal. Oh, and then there's the Moondrop. Boo 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 boo. Boo boo boo. Have a good time. No. We want to break this rule. That's nice. It's kind of a toss-up. The defense in Scramble, if you get a crit, like how Sten did there, the bouncer won't even get a turn in. But if you don't crit with Katt, he has a chance to kill someone. Let's say he killed Sten. I'm left with Nina and Ryu. If Wildcat targets Ryu or Nina in this fight, I can lead the bad things. Having Jean here with the Moondrop. It's just a low insurance. Worst came to worst. Like if Ryu died this turn, the next turn I would just use a Moondrop with Sten and Nina. The spice is doing thing. No, it's just if this is a mini game, so the more things you do, you win their favor. It's like it is a mood actually. No, while choosing the other options like well done will make you lose more HP. If you obey at least, I forget what it is. We only disobeyed one rule. You can still get Chop Chop, which is a better reward casually. But we don't want that, so we say yes, no, no, yes. And that's to lose a little bit of favor. But yeah, as far as affecting that fight, it's the same thing. Except for, yeah, choosing how the meat's done. For glitchless, we want Chop Chop. So we take in that fight Sten and Nina. And between Sten and Nina, you pretty much need 3 spells to be cast. Be it 2 tornadoes and a bomb, or 2 bombs and a tornado. And the dragon. Pre-Moondrop glitch. I'm not sure what they did. They probably casted the spells just like glitchless. Oh, I could have just done the armor there without doing all of this. Oh well. Yo, Duct Tape Plays, thanks for the follow, appreciate it. This would be a little bit better with save, or if I could save state, because then I could look at the file to see exactly where the characters are. I imagine actually Jean's still in slot 4. Oh, rip. Rip monkey. That's my guess, but I don't know for sure. I would have to look at a save state. With this computer, I really haven't used the emulator too much. I would have to... outside the fort, there is. Let's be real here. Oh, so for Nora, right here is doing the Sokka, but I guess we don't want to affect that. Oh, so for those just wondering casually or not familiar with the speedrun, one method is to get the bug weapons, which we've been hinting at, but something like the socket armor you can duplicate on the character. So here, yeah, you would turn it in, and you can't put on a character that can't equip it. Like if I had Ran right now, I couldn't do it. But this would put the socket armor on these characters. Back to the urgent. a plate. Alright, so this is I've seen that item before. Alright, so slot 1, I'm gonna put an extract on that character. Whoever's in slot 1 just got the extract. Yeah, I can access it. Bo, I gave the vanilla extract earlier, so we'll know if that changed. Slot 2. Slot 2, I'll give, I don't know. Well, I know item 2 is the... Oh, so this is showing Urchint. So this is either Bo or Jean. I bet it's Bo. But we'll give it to item 2. So 3, 2. Oops. And we'll do slot 3. Which slot 3 should be Spar? Or no? Oh, there's also Ran. Whoops. I'll give item 9. Oh, that's another character with the Urchint. I don't know if I just double dipped it. Alright, item 9. Now. So slot 1 was the plate. I have a feeling that was Katt. And actually this is kind of indicator, like right now the game thinks Sten is 1, Nina's 2, Ryu's 3, Katt's 4, Ran is 5. What? Two, 3, 5 or 2, 3, 9. So I did a help BL. Oh, it's like a vitamin or something. Slot 2 affected. So the game thought Katt was at 4. And then thought Ram was in 5. No, she doesn't. She just has her basic weapon. She had a mirror. What's 3? It's weird because 2 of them stayed Urchins and then 1 changed, which was Rand's, and it changed to the plate. Oh, we actually had the power of time rewind. Oh, the last image. So right here, yeah, for whatever the order was. So it was Ryu, Nina, Sten. Then went Katt, Ran. Ran got kicked out of the party when Sean joined. Ran got kicked out when Jean joined. So that must have put Ran at 5. Four and 6. There must be some weird switching going on. And which must be like does make sense. Put him 5th. That's right. Yeah. So to get Katt the Moondrop, we actually want her to be the 4th party member. This is something that needs to be figured out regardless. Yeah, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have Jean kick her out of the party. I should have done the suspended state. Oh well. Yeah, but I left Katt out of the party last time thinking that, and it didn't happen. Because I had... Oh, so you're saying it'd be Sten this time? Alright, well I don't have to do the Wildcat. Right. The second character you leave behind. Now that makes a lot of sense. That would maintain the order. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I just assumed that the game left him in slot 4 for now. But he's not even a playable character. There must be somewhere in the game's programming where they can set a flag for a character to be active in the party. Because at the start, as far as equipment slots go, Katt and Rand are in 3 and 4, but you can't see them in the party. Like, we can't see the 4th character, so I guess by default it just gets pushed out. This actually. I guess regardless, I'm gonna have to watch the scene. I'll just let me watch the scene. I was trying to be cheeky and avoid this, but I would have to go to the dragon statue regardless. Sorry, this is probably boring and confusing to people. Open link. But if you're somewhat interested, this link here will show you the items. So under the item tab, you'll see item 01 is the herb, 02 is the hub BL, 6 is the Moondrop. So yeah, earlier 09 was the vitamin, 08's the fruit, 7's the antidote, 5's the life pill, 4 is the vanilla extract. Of the 9 weapons, 7 of the 9 attack once and have the fire element, and then the vanilla extract and the Moondrop have the holy element and attack twice. Bloop bloop bloop. Stamina, wise BL would be nice. Stamina is defense. The Dinker is agility. Actually, you can only use them in the items in battle. Like, I'll put the herb in my inventory. It can't be used out of combat. Actually, there's... this might be hard to explain. If I only had 7 normal herbs in my inventory, I can't remember if this is exactly how it goes, but if I get a glitched herb and put it in my inventory, and if I clean my inventory and that bugged herb went into the stack of 7, I think it becomes infinite unless you use up the whole stack, and then the bugged weapon goes away. It's really weird. I played with it once. It would only have been worth it for like fruit, which we can't get, but I was messing around with it. And yeah, you can do some weird stuff with the stacks, but I can't remember quite how it worked. Dun, 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 dun. So it doesn't matter that's an urchin. The big thing is like it's the accessory. So slot 1, I'll do the good old herb. Oh, so it's still the mirror. But it is Katt. It is good to know that. It's good to know. Oh, 1. So that affected Sten. We know that much. Try at night. I could try it. Well, the shop's actually closed at night. Because when I did the first time, I actually reached there at night. It was a new day. Time is another factor that I wondered. Oh no, it didn't. Who did I affect in slot 1? Or slot 2? Katt was 1. The bow. Because last time, didn't I affect Ran when he was outside the party? Must have been... Ran must have been considered 7 for a moment. Ran. I'm just saying that last time Ran had to extract when I went to redo the inventory. I didn't. Well, right now, I thought I put one. It's probably too late. Oh no, it's not. So right now the moon or let me do item 2. That was item 2. I might have double tapped it for all I know. Item 1 for S and Gs. Katt would be... She's definitely the 5th. Mirror. But in another scenario, I gave extract to brain. We can try that. That's a good idea. So where he gave the extract to Ran. Oh, that's right, because RAM was in 5 before. Now I get it. I can't do it. Alright. I solved the confusion in my mind. I forgot that RAM was in slot 1 last time, but it was 2 this time. Could be also that her XP didn't change, or her level didn't change. I have my console loaded. I'm going to show a in-game file. This was like the troubleshoot glitches, people. It's not just find it and have all the wonders in the world. But this, it's actually ironic that we're doing the testing here, because this right here is the scenario where I discovered it. Witch's Tower, I picked up the Wise Hoop, which we never do, but I was learning the game and I was just kind of messing around, and because of that I actually had to accessory my inventory. So after this I tried doing the switch glitch, and even though they said that you couldn't use the accessory, I did try, and then ultimately ended up finding the herb on a different character. Discovered it, and then at the time, whenever I practiced, I would locally record so I could review the stuff. I was able to replicate it. Yeah, XP might be a factor, or levels, but again, spar you don't change. And then I just had the run recently where I did the solo barberry fight, and his default item came up, which is like the tree staff or something like that, or it was a tradable item, wasn't invalid. But then again, Spar always gets the same level, or around the same level. I don't think levels would explain it this time. The only thing that happened was I was slower because of my movement was inconsistent. So maybe the amount of days affected. which would add up to why I always said that it seemed to happen more when I died or had to redo something. And Imkin said the same thing. Or his feeling was the same. After this, we'll go do a time warp. Yep. Meow. Yeah, it came up the mirror. It looks like it's blank, which it does for blue, but it said the mirror up top. Yeah, when you see it with blue, it'll be a blank slot, but it doesn't soft lock. Alright, let's try changing the time. Having it. Again, it's weird that Ran had the plate. I don't want to change things up. I'm just getting at that some characters it still says the urchant. Where Ran it said the plate. You look beautiful. I guess if this doesn't work, the next thing to try is get a level up with her in the party. The guard would stops you, but actually I think there's a way around it. You may rejoice. No, 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 no. Look at that cocky frog. I guess the party changing I never really confirmed. It's the only other time I like messed with it was like in game, and I would do like a few encounters around hometown that would give me like one or two XP. Oh, so yeah, because this is actually gonna set it to this happened the first time I was here. It'll go to day. Or it'd be morning, because he's gonna say you can't come here. So I'm stuck here. Hey. Time rewind powers. I think when I initially did it was close to night. At least I know Katt's in the 5th slot, so I can just... I don't have to watch the potato scene. Yo, funeral there? How goes it? Just coming here. Just visiting. I guess the other thing I could do is rearrange the inventory. Actually. That's going well, thank you. So solving this issues. I guess it could potentially help avoid it. Any results? There was something that changing a character seemed like it played a role in it. So that was changing the slot. It was also a later time at night. Right. Stupid fish. Change. See the comment about the yeah, the last party member. Makes sense there. I don't know about the SNES controller. I know I sucked with the SNES or the Nintendo Switch Pro controller. I'm not saying it's a bad controller, I'm just saying that my D inputs are very inconsistent. Oh. Platelets ran. So Rand didn't change, but I didn't get any XP on them. They want their privacy. That is weird that some stores are programmed. It's like that for Tunlin as well. Or Toonlin. Oh right, because the game still considers bow in the slot too. So Katt actually goes. No. Actually, screwed up. Yeah, but I had it so Katt was in the second slot. So I got her XP. It actually would have helped if I didn't do the switch glitch for all the characters. Ah, same encounter. Yeah, originally I was going for this, and then I thought, oh, I don't want Nina to be the fourth one. So I went like I did this. Then I did, yeah, I went John. Instead, I'll do this. And I'll do this. Well, if XP doesn't affect it, the only other thing I can think of is the inventory. Or some other data. That's running in the background. I guess if this ever happens on a run and I'm determined to finish, I need to check Katt late game. Alright, this is the last thing I'm gonna try here. Light one more. I would say in this case, just keep rolling with Sten. But you do need Katt for the whale. I would have to look at her speed. You take Katt, Sten, and Nina in the whale, and then the rest would stay the same. Alright. Do. I need to shut off the audio for. That is closer to what I normally see. Oh man, it's gonna take a little bit for my eyes just to look at this different TV. Alright, so just to look at the equipment. So stand 1, bow, spar cat. Stand, bow, spar cat. Oh, I might not even have the... Actually, this works better with the good. Sten, spar, bow. So tree staff, that's spar. Stock RP, tree staff. I know that's Spar hasn't been touched. Urchin hasn't been touched in the Thunder GL. Heal alone. I should have took a screenshot of that. That was Sten, Bo. So Bo was untouched, Spar, Katt. But Katt and Sten had different stuff. But Bo was... he's a much lower level, so it wasn't enough to affect him at that point. Alright, now we're gonna affect Blue, Ran, Nina. Roast is usually Jean. So the Banana DR plate. The plate I've seen a lot of, but it's not happening this run, but I've seen like the dragon armor and other stuff that's like not valid. Just trying to think if the item was different. Herb. So it's always reuse position. Yeah, so anyone could equip the hero BT. That's why I'm doing it, to see the results quicker here. So there's the tree staff. So Spar. That was Nina. The Spar's leveled up, but it's still the tree staff. But other characters, that's what I'm trying to get, is that even though we gotten like this file, vanilla extract for Bo, nothing for Spar, and then everyone else had a Moondrop. So these values were changing for the other characters. That's what I'm trying to get at. And I don't know what causes that. Sometimes, let's go to that other file. Like the plate is a common one I've seen. I keep mentioning the dragon armor. So it has to be something that's somewhat consistent between the runs. So this, yeah, got blew up to 38. So slightly different stats, but the other characters are probably gonna remain the same. Yeah, I've tried teleporting to different towns. I'll just do the thing and look afterward. Urgent, holy RP, urgent, cloak knuckle. Oh, and look at this, the value of the urchint's 55. The urchint is 15. I wonder if that's the difference between Bo and someone else. Oh, that's right, because this file I did put on Spard to get the extract. So 3 and then 4. Ivy whip, twin bow. Yeah, because I had to do something weird. Plate, holy, other, plate. So the plate showed up twice. 0, 0. So who's 5 and 8? Blue. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Five, 6, 7, 8. Equipment. It should be the same as last time, but for whatever reason they both had the plate. And last time they didn't. They had 2 different items. Yeah, so I don't know. But this knowledge is why I had a hard time ever giving an answer. And just to... Oh. Have you tried selling the Empire Sword to Game Freaks out? But you can duplicate it on the boy. Oh, it's not when you sell it, it's when you trade it in. So there's an Empire Sword in my inventory. Actually, give me a bronze sword. Whip. So I saw the Empire Sword. But if I go to switch it... What? That someone said it would softlock. So there was the dragon armor. That costs a soft lock. What did I do to reference? I hit down in that menu. Then I went to the dragon armor. I am 58's the mirror. I'm trying to look at the items on the website to see if there's a connection. Urchin. Oh, there we go. So if I try changing out his armor, it references the dragon armor. Like I'm trying to glitch the brave armor onto him. And the dragon armor comes up and it says worth 0. But unlike the plate, it will actually soft lock the game. Now I get why that happens. Let's see what happens. Try doing the wind road. The wristband actually shows her. Oh, because he's actually wearing. I'm an idiot. Forgive me. Ryu's actually wearing the dragon armor this time. But in the past, I've never had that. It's only recently that I even get that. I wouldn't have the dragon armor in my inventory, and it would come up. Alright, I'm done with exploring this. I hope that helped show how the values kind of changing in the background. Yeah, it's unfortunate that there was no solution. Luckily, Katt's not needed elsewhere in the run. I guess that's the good thing. I just don't know what's best for the sake of the whale. Because you have to have her. I guess it's a small section of the speedrun. If you're going for PB attempts, well, if you're newer to the run, you can still get a PB. I wouldn't reset over that. If you're pushing sub 650, then yeah. Alright, well, thank you everyone. We got to show off glitches. Oh, I guess they could. You try to duplicate the weird infinite stack that I was talking about earlier. Yeah, I think I need to have not the full stack. I think if I had 9, yeah, if I had 9 and clean, it wouldn't do it. I should have bought a weapon. Dun, 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 dun. So here's the herb that's just in the inventory. It's can't use it, but I can use this stack. I actually get another one in my inventory. So we know this is the bugged one. It doesn't show up because that's just the way it is. Like this extract, you use it, it's not going to show itself. Herb. So they're still there. And then I'm hesitating. No. I think I'm remembering this wrong. Too many. I think I should have bought a stack of 9. Now I actually wish I was on the... There's another bugged herb. Let me get one more. It wasn't a good way to exploit, or it wasn't an effective way. We were doing the... Venus then. I'm already easy to get a weapon for. I think here has a weapon for him. That's it, now I remember. So I had 3 bugged herbs in my inventory. But now I only have this stack of 9 and this 1 extra. Now it's coming back to me. So the extras went into like this stack here. $9.36. I was so confident. Okay. So the 1 extra that I had now went in that one? Starting to slowly come back. Yeah, so now it went in the stack. So basically that herb went somewhere. I don't know where. And when I cleaned the inventory once, the pile of 8 went to 9, but the inventory only showed 1 other, but I still had 1 extra somewhere. I sold 1, cleaned the inventory, and it showed 9 in the 1, and then clean. I was hoping to like overload the inventory with like extra items, like, but it wasn't efficient doing so. But that might cause something weird in the background. If you were to fill up the inventory or something, that could lead to some new glitch. But yeah, that 1 bugged one went to this now, and sadly I can't equip it. Maybe someone out there saw that and can run with it. I am going to sign off. Should I change the name of the stream? Yeah, you too, female, and everyone else. That I wish I was good with emulators, because I'd be curious where that extra item's going. Oh, that's right, you can do that with fruit, because fruit's one of the 9 items. Just trying to think of how the wisdom fruit came in there. Fruit item. $0.8. Yeah, I was hoping the glitch wisdom fruit and then overload the inventory. Because inventory management gets a little tricky. You can't use them out of battle, only in battle. Because if you had 3 bugged ones, if the bugged weapons worked out of battle, you could have 3 bugged fruits and just use those, but unfortunately we can't. Alright, now I'm done. It finally came back to me. Find somewhere else. I'll probably save this that way if someone's ever curious about exploring this. You can do it.